morning, we called the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting to order for October 10th, 2018. Today, we have all members present. Myself, Mikhail Winfrey, President, Angela Hayes, Vice President, and Clotilde LeBroy, our Secretary. An item that was originally slated to be on our agenda today was the award related to the towing qualifications. We need to postpone that until October 24th because we needed additional information from some of the towing companies, and we've sent out those requests. And so now we need time to make sure we've gotten all that information back and that we don't need any additional documents. And so we just wanted to let you know at the beginning of the meeting that will happen on October 24th. Thank you. We have bids proposals to be received for copier, printer, scanner, RFP for information technology. Are there any bids or proposals from the audience that have not been previously submitted to the Public Works Department today? Any bids or proposals from the audience? Third and final call, are there any bids and proposals from the audience that were not previously submitted to Public Works for copier, printer, scanner, RFP for information technology? Seeing none, may I have a motion to open bids received?
I make a motion to open the bids received for the copier bid.
I second.
Any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have 4 bids that we've received for copying, for the copy machine. Some of them have put them in multiple packages. The first one is from Proven Business Systems, 18450 Crossing Drive, Suite 10, Tinley Park, Illinois. And they submitted 2 different envelopes, so that's the first one.
First one is Proven It. So there's 4 copies in here. Financial summary, it looks like it's on page 2. The bid received is for a 36-month lease for $19,785.35 per month. The service is for unlimited black and white and color images. This payment includes all buyouts for already leased assets. Okay, that was for Xerox. Then they submitted Proven It. Also submitted a bid for Tabishi. And the financial summary for that is a 36-month lease for $19,785.35. The service is for unlimited black and white color images. This payment includes all buyouts for already leased assets.
The second one, it just says sealed bid for multifunctional copier, scanner, printer, fax lease, and managed print services. There's no name on the front of this envelope. And this is from East Studio, it looks like.
It was submitted by John Hawkins. They have a listing of proposed equipment. There's 2 Tabishi copiers here. They would be the first one is for a 358A for $129 per month lease for each piece of equipment. The second one is for an East Studio 3505 AC, which would be $150 per month per piece of equipment. It will cover all parts, labor, and supplies per the RFP. Black pages per copy is 0.006 cents. Color pages per copy are 0.035 cents per copy.
This one is from, Konica Minolta. I'm sorry. Okay, Konica Minolta. I'm sorry, Business Solutions.
Those are the same, just extra copies, looks like, right?
I'm not sure. Were both envelopes the same?
They're all the same.
Same?
Okay.
Okay. The next one is from Konica Minolta. It includes a price plan for 2 different options. A BizHub 368E for $3,388.46, or a BizHub C308 for $3,505.94. It does give us allows for cancellation of convenience, has 2 options. One's for 36 months for a total of 56 units of $6,422.08 per month, or a 60-month option, which would be for all 56 units would be $4,142.56. There's also a tax-exempt lease, which allows the customer to own equipment at the end of the contract. That 36-month lease option for all 56 units is $5,969.60 per month, or the 60-month option for all 56 units would be $3,793.68. There is a charge for black and white copies, which would be billed at a rate of .0055 per copy, and the color copies would be .035.
And the last one is from Advanced Imaging Solutions, 6801 South Broadway, Maryville, Indiana.
This one from Advanced Imaging Solutions quoted 2 different copiers. The first one is Lanier MP355S PAD. Purchase price is $4,004. Then they have a Lanier MP C3004EX digital color system. The purchase price of that is $4,481. Service requirements, they would have a 4-hour response time, and then the charges would include service, repairs, parts, labor, toner, ink, drum, and developer. Does not include staples or paper. That's all the bids to be
That is all
opened?
that we have.
Then I make a motion to accept the bids and to defer them to IT for further review.
I second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have bids proposed to be received for senior housing repair for community development. Are there any bids or proposals from the audience today that were not previously submitted for senior housing repair? Any bids or proposals from the audience today for senior housing repair for community development? Final call, any bids or proposals for senior housing repair for community development? Seeing none, may I have a motion to close bids received and to open those received by the department?
I make a motion to close the bids and accept those received.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
I've only received 1 bid, and that was from JMD Construction for senior housing repair for community development.
have a bid here from Larry Berner. The project is 867 Louisiana Street. The total bid is $2,400. There's the next project at 4611 East 13th Place for $10,400.
You said 4611 East, I'm sorry.
4611 East 13th Place. The next one I have is 3868 Louisiana Street. The total bid is $20,450. The next bid I have is for 537 Monroe Street for $25,000 even. I have a bid here for 2219 Chase Street for $25,000 even. I have a bid here for 4701 Connecticut Street for $24,950. I have a bid here for 745 Louisiana for $1,275. And the final one I have is for 322 Cleveland Street for $24,300. I make a motion to accept the bids as is and defer those to Community Development for further review.
I second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have approval of minutes for October 3rd, 2018.
I make a motion to accept the minutes from the October 3rd meeting.
I second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have claims.
Yes. I have claims to be ratified from October the 5th. The general fund of $15,840. Fund 223 Comp Court for $58.51. For Fund 451 Howe Park Improvement for $602.85. The total claims paid is $16,501.36. The next I have is claims to be ratified from October the 3rd. The general fund for $3,902. And then last, I have approval of claims to be paid for October the 12th. I have the general fund for $75,803.94. I have special revenue for $289,444.53 for total claims to be paid of $701,748.12. I make a motion that we ratify and approve the claims as presented.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have correspondence and agreements. Correspondence from the Common Council.
To the Board of Works from Ronald Brewer, President, Gary Common Council, regarding media communication upgrades. The Gary Common Council is requesting Board of Works approval for the purchase of new NDI PTZ camera system that would be implemented within the council chambers for the Media Communications Department of the City of Gary Access Network. The goal is to maximize media production for all access channels, upgrade to current standards with high definition quality, increase the ability to stream on any platform including Facebook, YouTube, Ustream, etc., eliminate unnecessary equipment, and consolidate equipment to a smaller space. It's asked for your review and consideration.
Thank you.
Bless you. Please find two quotes as follows and the QC 40. The quote 1 is for Edorama Camera Store. It has a desktop computer, camcorder, special keyboard, some software, and 3 camera devices for a total quote of $9,037.88. The second quote provided is from B&H Photo Video. Includes 3 cameras, the special keyboard, camcorder, a computer, and software for a total of $9,788.24. They are requesting the approval of quote number 1 for Anorama Camera Store for a grand total of $9,037.88. I make a motion to allow the council to make this purchase.
Second.
Any questions?
No, but I just want to, I did follow up with IT director, and they were reviewing and assisting the council with this process.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have correspondence and agreement, correspondence from redevelopment.
Redevelopment. Okay. Okay. What I have here is Resolution 2018-27, a joint resolution of the City of Gary Board of Public Works and Safety regarding the transfer of real property from the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission to the City of Gary. Whereas the City of Gary Redevelopment is the record owner of certain properties located in Gary, Lake County, Indiana, more particularly described as follows: 540 Tyler Street. Whereas Indiana State statute provides for the transfer of real property between governmental entities and for not-profit entities upon terms and conditions as agreed upon by the entities, as evidenced by the adoption of sustainability identical resolutions by each entity. And whereas the subject property is located within the City of Gary Department of Redevelopment areas, and whereas the City of Gary Department of Redevelopment has performed all requisite inspections and finds the parcel to be acceptable by the City of Gary Public Works and Safety. Now therefore be it resolved by the City of Gary, Indiana Board of Public Works and Safety as follows. The Board of Public Works of Safety, Indiana, does hereby approve the transfer of the aforementioned parcels. The transfer of the property from the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission to the City of Gary is to be effected by the quitclaim deed. The transfer shall be made for a price of $0. This resolution shall be effective upon the adoption of the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Gary. Make a motion to approve the resolution.
A second.
Any questions? I will make a clarification. So 540 Tyler Street is the public safety building. It was commonly referred to as 555 Polk, but the actual address that's recorded at the county is 540 Tyler. It was originally a city-owned property. Earlier this year, the parcel was transferred to redevelopment for the purpose of selling the old hospital part of it, not the public safety part of the building. And that was done because it's all on one parcel. So the thought was to sell the old hospital and at the time of the sale have it subdivided. And then therefore, after that occurred, then the public safety building was going to come back to the city anyway. And so because we're in the process of a sale leaseback transaction regarding the public safety piece of the building, we are taking the entire parcel back and then having it subdivided at a later point, and that way we can do the sale leaseback of the public safety facility and then also still sell the old hospital piece. So just wanted to make that clarification because I think there may be some confusion about what is 540 Tyler versus 555 Polk. It's technically the same thing because 555 Polk does not exist in the records of the county, only 540 Tyler. So all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have correspondence from Public Works.
I have a contract here for Mark International LLC. The Law Department has reviewed the enclosed contract with Mark International LLC to pay past due and future invoices for security services. The effective date of the contract will be September 17th, 2018. This doesn't make sense in the memo. Shall be September 17th, 2018 until January 31st, 2018.
Maybe they meant to ratify it.
Contractor shall be paid amount not to exceed $71,733.90. Says the contract is in proper legal form, is sufficient to adequately protest the interests of the City of Gary. The Law Department did not negotiate the terms of the contract and therefore makes no comment in the context of the items. Actually, the term of the contract doesn't agree with the memo.
Mark International.
Mark International. It says the contract would be expiring in January 31st, 2019.
Yeah, I think that's a typo on the memo. It should say 2019.
Right. Compensation does agree at $71,733.90.
So we will have the Law Department to revise the memo with
Yes.
the correct year.
It is signed by the vendor. There is a QC 12. Does have the QC 40, but it is missing Freeze Committee approval. So I'm going to make a motion to defer this back to the Freeze Committee for review and approval.
Okay.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor? Aye, motion carries. And then I also have him to revise the memo. and send it
Yes.
back to you. Crossing repair for Public Works.
Oh, okay. I have a letter here from Robinson Engineering. Dear board members, this is regarding the crossing repair at 6994 through 6998 West 25th Avenue, the Canadian National Railroad. Request has been received for a road closure at the subject location on October 11th, 2018 for track repairs. The closure expected to last less than 10 hours. Excuse me. A detour is attached and found to be acceptable. No restoration will be required. If the board approves, we recommend granting Canadian National Railroad a permit to close the roadway contingent upon public notifications to affected property and business owners, schools, police, and fire via Lake County E911 system, GPTC, and Board of Public Works. And this is signed by David Schilling, engineer. It looks to be in order. I make a motion to approve the permit request.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. This is to go with that.
And that's the original, by the way.
Okay.
We need to redo the memo because we can't have it
Yeah.
copied. Next, we have correspondence from finance.
Yes. First thing I have is a memo to the Board of Works from Roxanne Williams, internal auditor, regarding disposition of equipment from the fire department. Pursuant to state Indiana statutes IC 5-22-22-8, attached to this memo is a request for equipment disposal form submitted by the following department, which is the fire department. The equipment being removed from the city inventory due to the following reasons is either damaged or obsolete. There's 4 servers that are obsolete, 1 case carrier obsolete, 6 printers, 6 flatbed scanners, 36 monitors, 18 case computers, 1 16-port switch, 1 port hub, 1 8-port hub, 9 DVDs, 8 CDs, various keyboards that were damaged, 3 card peripherals, cables, 10 desktops, 7 laptops, 10 bay SCSI CD, 53 computers, 2 projectors that are damaged, 1 switch network, 9 UPS, 1 fax machine, 2 RAS dial-up, 2 docking stations that were damaged, various computer boards that were obsolete, 1 network adapter, 33 button phone, 2 trim lines, 3 multi-line phone, 3 desk phones, 6 VHF radios that were damaged, 1 ID machine, 1 power tap outlet, 1 KVM switch PS2, 2 VHF radio base which are damaged, and 2 repeater cavity that were damaged. I make a motion to approve. I make a motion to approve the disposal of the listed equipment.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next, I have a contract with CNCS. The Law Department has reviewed the enclosed contract with the Corporation for National and Community Service to sponsor AmeriCorps Vista members and summer associates for volunteer work. The effective date of the contract shall be April 29, 2018 until April 27, 2019. Contractor shall be paid in the amount not to exceed $12,311. The contract is in proper legal form and is sufficient to adequately protect the interests of the City of Gary. The Law Department did not negotiate the terms of the contract and therefore makes no comment on the content of those items. Upon receipt of this memorandum, please place the contract on the agenda for the next scheduled Board of Works meeting. The term of the contract agrees with the memo, as does the compensation. There is the QC 12, the QC 40, and the approved freeze committee form. I make a recommendation to approve the contract with Corporation for National and Community Services to sponsor AmeriCorps for this stuff.
I second. Any question?
Do we know if the contract was sent to the contractor for signature? This copy's not signed by
Let me
them.
look and see this. No, this one wasn't either.
You want to defer, remove your,
I do. I want to change my motion to defer the contract until it's been sent to the contractor for signature.
Second.
any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next contract I have is with Spark Consulting Group.
Is it signed?
I believe that this one is.
Or do you have one?
Yes, my copies. I have a copy of it signed.
Okay.
Yeah. The Law Department has reviewed the enclosed contract with Spark Consulting Group to provide consulting services pursuant to the city for the Safe and Thriving Communities Grant. The term of the contract is from September 26, 2018 until the services are completed. Contractor shall be paid amount not to exceed $10,000. This contract is in proper legal form and sufficient to adequately protect the interests of the city of Gary. The Law Department did not negotiate the terms of the contract and therefore makes no comment on the context of the items. The term of the contract agrees with the memo, as does the compensation. It is signed by the contractor. There is a QC 12 and a QC 40, and since this is a grant, it is not required to go through the freeze committee. I make a motion to approve the contract with Spark Consulting Group.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
The next I have is a contract with the engagement letter with Crow LLP for accounting services for the finance department. Specifically, the contractors agreed to provide finance department with bank reconciliation assistance and journal financial consulting assistance, including preparing a bank reconciliation spreadsheet for the finance department. Well, the law department emailed its standard contract to Crow for their review, but the law department never received a response to the proposed contract that was sent. When the law department followed up with Crow on or about September 27, 2018, the department was told that Crow's law department has a backlog of contracts that were currently under review, and it might be faster to make the city's proposed changes to the engagement letter. In the time of interest, it was decided to incorporate the state mandated contract provisions into the engagement letter. Therefore, the law department is submitting the modified engagement letter as a binding contract in order to get the contractor to commence work. The state of Indiana's contract manual was consulted, and all the state mandated contract provisions have been inserted into the Crow engagement letter. The city's proposed changes have been reviewed by Crow and our corporation council and have been approved. The cost for the contractor services shall not exceed $25,000. There is no defined limit on the contract other than the services will end when the city has paid Crow $25,000. The finance department has advised that they anticipate the services will be complete in approximately 60 days. The contract has been modified herein in its proper legal form and sufficient to adequately protect the interests of the city of Gary. The amount of the engagement letter is correct. It has been signed by the contractor. The terms were added as noted in the memo. It does have a freeze committee approval form, the QC 12 and the QC 40, and make a motion to approve the Crow engagement letter.
I second, but I'm sorry, I don't see a signature page.
Oh, it's electronic.
Second.
Any questions?
I just wondered if we had a clean copy that would be able to remove the notes and where it says deleted and modified changes.
Yeah, so they weren't both attached, only that one was attached?
Only this one was attached.
And I don't see a signature page in my packet
I
either.
wondered if he emailed it and that's how it got like.
That's what I'm wondering. Because it was definitely emailed. This was electronic signature from Pro.
So he'll have to, okay, yes, I mean, we can get another copy.
Okay.
Well.
That's okay. So I made the motion
So-
to approve the Crow
All,
engagement
you
letter.
seconded, correct? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have correspondence from traffic regarding renewal of disabled parking signs. Do we have a checklist for the different?
There should have been a checklist attached. But she put on the letter that everything has been submitted. And then the residents.
Yeah, but I wanted, I'll talk to her again unless you want to. I wanted to make sure we had not just a memo saying everything submitted, because sometimes we found in the past it said that, but some of the things off the checklist weren't there. So we had an actual checklist of each
Oh, she
thing.
had one in here.
Okay.
I must see.
There it is. Then we know
Okay.
that each actual one was checked and we can approve them all at one time versus
Okay.
separately.
Do you, how do you want to proceed then? Do you want me to read the memo and then we'll look through these?
Yes, I would read the memo, the names, and then just review the checklist that all of them have a check mark and then do one approval. If one doesn't, then we'll defer that.
Okay. To Board of Public Works from Evelyn Diaz, Traffic Control Superintendent, regarding handicap signage approval. Please be advised the Traffic Control Division has conducted a thorough investigation to determine the validity of the request. All documentation such as driver's license, vehicle registration, handicap placard, letter from physician requested has been received and reviewed and is accepted for the following residents. Renewal for Morris Moore, Richard Sturridge, Roseanne Sturridge, Joe Brand, Dorothy Bingham, Terry Geese, Sheila Sparkman, Earl Carter, Bernstein Clark, Shirley Hanna, Cheryl Hammer, Oval Sanders, J.W. Bowens, Felicia Davidson, Eddie Greer, Arlene Washington, Jessica Davis, Brandon Wesley, Joyce Jarrett, Elizabeth Randall, Penny Lowry, James Buggs, Albert Murphy, Mary Mitchell, Rebecca Walker, Alta Dawson, Morena, Lucrecio, Anita Truss, Kara Williams, and Patricia Cunningham. So then what do we just need to go through these? And so for the first one I have the last name of Moore. See the driver's license, the registration, the checklist is checked off, the receipt's been paid. Is that all that's required then?
Yes.
Okay. Next one I have is.
Want to go through all of these?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I
Does she
wanted,
have the
yeah,
checklist?
yeah, this is what I was looking for, the checklist.
Okay.
That she reviewed them all. So,
The next person I have is Sturridge.
is there a checklist attached to that?
Okay.
I didn't know.
Yes, the last page.
Okay.
There's one that says everything is here. You might add that there's some kind of initial or signing off or whoever actually
Yeah, that
reviewed
makes
these.
sense. What you asked.
So we'll know who actually reviewed them. Brand is the next one. Let's see. And the checklist is here, everything is checked off. Next one is Bingham. And the handicap checklist is checked off. Sparkman. The handicap checklist is also all checked off. And it looks like all the documents are here. Carter. Checklist is here, everything is checked off. And it appears the documents are here as well. Next one is for Ernestine Clark. The checklist is attached. And it looks like all the documents are here. Next one is for Hannah. Checklist is checked off. And it appears all the documents are here. Hammer. Checklist is all checked off. And the documents all appear to be here. Guys, yes, G-E-S-T is the next one. Checklist is here and everything is checked off. And it appears the documents are all attached. Sanders is next. There is no checklist attached to this one, but several blank pages.
Sanders,
So that one we'll ask for deferral.
Yes. Unless you have original and the copies are just missing. Bowens is next. The checklist is here and has been checked off, and the other documents appear to be attached. Next one is Davidson. Checklist is here. And the requested documents appear to be in order. Greer is the next one. Checklist is checked off. And all the documents appear to be here. Washington. The checklist is here. And the other documents appear to be here as well. Davis. Checklist is here, along with the other required documents. What, is this one on the list? Is that Wesley?
Brandon?
Yes. Checklist is here. It does appear the other copies of the requested documents. Jarrett. Checklist is here. The only thing that's missing is item number 4, the handicap placard plate is not checked off on this one.
Okay, so we will defer that.
Defer that one, okay. Next one is Randall. Everything is checked off on the checklist. And everything seems to be in order. Lowry. Everything is checked off the checklist. And everything seems to be here. Bugs is the next one. Everything seems to be checked off. And the required documents are here. Murphy is the next one. Everything is checked off the checklist and all the documents appear to be here. Mitchell. Everything is checked off the checklist and all the documents appear to be here. Walker. Everything is checked off the checklist. And everything appears to be here. Dawson. Everything seems to be checked off the checklist. And all the documents. Luciano. Everything is checked off the checklist. And everything appears to be here. Truss Wade, if that one wasn't, or is it just under something else.
Yes, I see it, I see it right here. This name,
Okay, trust, okay. The application has a hyphenated last name. Everything is checked off on the checklist. And all the documents appear to be here. The last one I have is, oh, no, I have two more. Williams, everything's checked off the checklist, all the documents appear to be here.
Thank
Have Cunningham. Everything appears to be checked off the checklist, and all the documents appear to be here. There was a question on one of them, which one was, that was for
Joyce Jarrett.
Sanders, right? And the original document does have the checklist and everything is checked off.
for which one?
Sanders?
So you do have the checklist?
I had it in my packet.
Yeah. It just, for some reason, wasn't in the copy of the packet I had.
But you don't have Jared,
No.
the placard?
Right.
So I would do the motion for Jared first for the deferral and then do the motion for the other
Okay.
second.
I'm going to make a motion then to defer the request from Jarrett until all the documents are received.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
And I make a motion to approve the other parking sign requests as read off.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
And motion carries. Next, we have unfinished business or new business.
Don't have
I
any.
don't have any.
May I ask, is there any public comment today? Okay. Seeing none, may I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Move that we adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.